We all know that climate change is already impacting health in many ways.
The extreme events are very frequent everywhere we are experiencing.
Those extremes in temperature are really having serious impact on people's lives and livelihood.
To build a climate-resilient health system, we must invest in data-driven solutions. And that starts with courage to innovate together.
The Indian Natural Resources Defence Council estimates that by 2050, annual heat-related deaths will increase by approximately 370%.
If there is one thing that the COVID-19 pandemic made clear, it's the power of data and the importance of strong collaboration. Now that we face new and growing challenges from climate change, especially extreme heat, it's critical that we carry those lessons forward. That's exactly what we're doing through our partnership with the India Meteorological Department and the Indian Institute of Science. Together, we are working to enhance heat forecasting systems by using high-resolution data and AI models that can provide timely, localized alerts.
India is not alone. The impact of heat stress is being felt across the world, and the impacts of chronic and acute heat exposure are getting worse in places like Senegal.
Heat in particular in Senegal, which is a Sahelian country, is a serious issue because it affects many lives and livelihood in our country.
In Senegal's hottest regions, health and meteorological agencies have teamed up to develop heat health early warning bulletins that raise awareness around forecasted heat events, highlight vulnerable regions and communities, and outline options for reducing heat strain. Having this information in advance, public officials and community leaders can take preemptive life-saving action. They can ramp up public risk awareness campaigns, prepare health systems for an influx of patients, and activate community response actions like water distribution and cooling centers.
Often when we talk about health in Senegal, in many countries, people think it's all about the hospitals and how to treat people who are sick already. And we have inverted the rhetoric in a way that we think that health issues start before the hospital. And in fact, by resolving many of the environmental issues before people get sick, that's where the great deal of public health is relying.
Globally, more and more communities are being affected by extreme weather events like heat, which claims the lives of about 500,000 people each year. Exacerbating heat's impact on our health, approximately 70% of the global workforce is affected by extreme heat. But heat is not the only threat we face. Nearly half of the world's population lives in areas highly vulnerable to climate change. Rising air pollution, surging infectious diseases, and more frequent flooding are all putting our health at risk. India and Senegal show how climate services for health are a game changer for communities most impacted by extreme weather. Climate services for health start with meteorologists tracking weather and climate patterns at local, regional, and global levels. These local to global data are then used to create forecasts. With these forecasts, weather agencies team up with health systems to estimate how potential hazards will affect the health and safety of their communities. They then make sure local officials and community leaders have the right information to take action. But it's not just health agencies involved in the response. Labor, agriculture, and disaster response functions are also required to ensure people have the tools and knowledge they need to protect themselves from heat and other threats. When it comes to building climate resilience, meaningful coordination with people's health at the center can make all the difference. The climate services field has made progress in turning weather and climate information into action that saves lives. But there's still more to do. We need more voices, including health workers, political leaders, and community members, pushing for routine use of high-quality, validated climate and weather information, and tighter coordination between meteorological, health, and social support agencies. We need sustainable and increased funding so countries can put proven solutions into practice. And we need each of you to join this effort. The science is there. The solutions work. Now is the time to make sure this information can benefit each and every person on Earth.